Hi everyone, happy Independence Day, 4th of July. We appreciate you being here tonight. I'm Michael Warwick. We're glad you chose Fox 10 News at 9. The new normal with COVID-19 has now hit Independence Day. Most fireworks shows in the area, including Mobile's, canceled this year because of the virus. But not Daphne. It's going on now, and that's where we find Fox 10 News reporter Steve Alexander live out there tonight. Steve, this show's supposed to be getting underway right now. I can see it behind you.
Yeah, it just started about 30 seconds ago. Let me get out of the way for a second, let you look at it for a little bit. Quite a sight. It's something we're used to in past July 4th, but not this year because things are different. The lights just went out and you really can't see here. There are about 3 fields. People have been social distancing way apart, more than 6 feet, maybe even 12 feet apart. So no problems with that. 88 acres here at Al Tryon Park. Now, as we watch the fireworks, let me show you just real quick a little bit earlier. This is the way the park was set up. There are circles separating people by 6 feet, separating families. There are a lot of signs out, and people did get out here early and had a chance to kind of see what they wanted to see, sit where they wanted to sit, and I talked to a couple of them. Here's what they said. How do you feel about the setup with the safety and everything?
I love it. I love that they have the car space 6 feet apart, and if you want to be out on the grass, they have that space 6 feet apart, so I think it's fantastic.
How do you feel about the safety precautions and everything?
I think it's great that they put the cones between the spaces. Social distancing is important.
Feel pretty safe on it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love it. Y'all looking forward to the show?
Yes.
Yes, that's what kids always say at fireworks. Once again, we are back live in Daphne at Al Tryon Park. There, the fireworks shows continuing. Again, they have been canceled in many other places, but the show is on in Daphne, and a lot of people are enjoying it. Reporting live from Daphne, Steve Alexander, Fox 10 News.
All right, Steve, that's great. Thank you. Well, the beach, a popular spot for the holiday weekend. Even with the rain and coronavirus concerns, well, the threat of rain today, a lot of people getting out on the sand and beach town business like the Lost Magnolia Boutique, hoping to take advantage of the crowds, but at the same time, making changes to keep people safe.
I'm worried about the weather a little bit, but if people are in town, they're going to be out and about finding something to do. So hopefully we'll get to see a lot of the crowds.
Gulf Shores Mayor Robert Kraft says they have a zero-tolerance policy for Alabama's Safer at Home order. Any person or business who doesn't follow social distancing requirements could face a fine up to $500 or have their business license suspended. You're also encouraged to wear a face covering in public. No stopping the 4th of July celebrations in Magnolia Springs this morning. Senate candidate and former Attorney General Jeff Sessions even showing up for all the excitement. Sessions talking to us about how important it is to take the COVID-19 pandemic seriously and tough it out until we have a vaccine.
We are seeing more cases. Deaths haven't surged much. We're treating better, and we're getting closer to the vaccine, which is why people really do need to be careful, because if we can get through this until we get the vaccine, that would be the thing to do.
Sessions is going up against former Auburn football coach Tommy Tuberville for the GOP Senate nomination. Tuberville wishing folks a happy Independence Day online today. That runoff set for July 14th. If you've been out and about in Mobile this weekend, you've probably seen a lot of this. People everywhere putting on masks because now it's the law. The city's mask mandate now in effect for the next 30 days. Our Lee Peck getting a look at downtown Mobile to see how people are reacting to the new ordinance.
Singing with a mask on isn't easy. Mobile's mandatory face mask ordinance effective for the next 30 days in public.
I think it's a good thing. I mean, in order to get ahead of this virus, we got to wear the mask. We got to protect each other and ourselves, actually.
Yeah, it need to go on longer than 30 days, though. And then children under 10 need to have it as well.
I think we should have did it a long time ago. Yep. Yep. I'm an essential worker, so we have our doors locked. We won't let anybody in without a mask. So, yeah, good idea.
Children 10 and under are exempt, as are people with medical issues who may have trouble breathing with a face covering.
I think it's a good thing. The numbers keep rising, and for me personally, I need it because I'm a diabetic and I need to be safe. I need to keep my health up. So I think it's a good thing.
Still trying to bounce back from the shutdown, local restaurants are all for the mask if it allows them to safely stay open.
You know, the mask ordinance can only help, people stay safe, and, we're doing our part by keeping our employees safe and following all of the guidelines provided by the CDC and the health department. So, we're hoping for a positive outcome.
I don't think it's going to make a lot of difference. We've had good customers come in here, so I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference.
I'm having to get used to having a mask on.
Masking up, it's the world we live in, at least for the next 30 days.
I think it's long for 30 days. We need it. Every household is different, every family is different, and we don't know where the germs and everything's coming from. So I think it's a good idea.
If it shows a decrease, that Mobile will stop it, but if it doesn't, I hope they keep it going.
Lee Peck, Fox 10 News.
Mobile County's health officer also issuing a similar mask mandate requiring masks in unincorporated areas of the county and encouraging other cities to do the same. Meanwhile, police are encouraging to issue warnings instead of citations and hand out free masks. You can pick those up at police stations. You can count on Fox 10 News to stay on top of the coronavirus pandemic. We'll have all the latest breaking developments on air, online, and on our app. A new man in the mix for the 2020 presidential election. Kanye West announcing he's running for the office of Commander-in-Chief on Twitter about an hour and a half ago. Tesla CEO Elon Musk already tweeting out his, quote, full support for Kanye. We'll continue to update you on this breaking news as we learn more.
Okay, Columbia Southern University camera high atop of Dolphins looking down at Mobile, looking at the Bayway there. Not looking too bad here for this July the 4th here tonight. Hope you've had yourselves a good one. How about the rain? Well, we had it. This is why I don't go with 100% chance of rain on a summer day unless we have a tropical system, because as many storms as we had around today, there were still spots that didn't get any rain, like down along the beaches in Gulf Shore. So it turned out to be a good beach day. Along the eastern shore didn't get a whole lot of rain, and parts of Mobile didn't either, though. West Mobile, Tillman's Corner, we did get some rain, but all kinds of other spots did get a pretty good soaking of rain. These green areas got better than an inch of rain, even some areas better than 2 inches of rain, and still have some falling out there right now, particularly on Highway 45 going up towards Chatham and up towards Chunchula. Right now you're getting some rain. So we got a number of showers out there this evening. These are going to wind down next couple of hours, and these will be done. And could have a few showers overnight along the coastline and into tomorrow morning. Should start out fairly quiet, then around lunchtime we'll start to see a little bit of action picking up again tomorrow, and then we'll go right back through this whole thing again with some rounds of rain during the afternoon and early evening tomorrow on your Sunday. So a very similar active setup coming up for tomorrow. Here's what it looks like through the rest of the night, overnight, then going on into tomorrow morning. You see those rain chances popping back up. Those are some of those coastal showers that we'll likely see early on tomorrow morning. So check out your weather headlines. More storms for tomorrow. That pattern goes right on into next week, this active pattern. And the tropics, they are heating back up. We have a new tropical depression to tell you about and a brand new trouble spot in the Gulf. I'll break down that coming up in just a few minutes.